Hello guys, hope you're doing good and that you've had an amazing day so far, whatever day it is that you're watching this from. My name is Gabby and today I'm gonna do a little Q&A, answering some questions from you guys that you wrote to me on Twitter. And yeah, I'm sorry this video took so long for me to make, but you know, better late than never, right? Okay, let's get started. First question, life status. So Juliana wants to know my life status, my celebrity crush, if any, favorite color, drink, food, long time, but okay, let's just start with number one. Life status. What does that even mean? I don't know. Life status? Currently building a house, maybe, potentially, possibly. Celebrity crush. Oof, I have a good one. Henry Cavill. He's so hot. Favorite color, red. But weirdly enough, I'm actually starting to love like certain versions of green. Not all of them, but some of them. Favorite drink, white wine. That's probably my preferred one. Favorite food, sushi. Let's go. Sushi. GIF or GIF? GIF, obviously. Oh my god, I'm just, okay. GIF. All right, next question. Nerd out. Wabby guy. Very funny.
Gabbie, why?
Okay, what is the capital of France? Really, Dan? Stockholm, obviously. Lexi. Oh ha ha. Gabbie, why? Okay.
Gabbie, why?
Which Among Us lobby is your favorite? I mean, at this point, I don't really play Among Us anymore because I'm kind of tired of it. But which one's my favorite? I mean, throughout time, half the lobby has been amazing, so much fun, so many people, so many fun people, most importantly. But I also really love the Wolf Bell morning lobbies. They've been so engaging, interacting and everything. And I love being able to stream that early as well. So, but yeah, those are my two preferred lobbies. Also, I really enjoy sub games, you know? Ethan, if you could live anywhere, where would you live? I mean, anywhere, the Caribbean. But also, do I want to live there? I mean, then I'd have very, very far to visit my parents and stuff. But the Caribbean. If I had infinite money and could build my dream house on the Caribbean, that's where I'd go. It's Kapow. What is one dislike about streaming? What I like about streaming is that I can do what I love and actually have it for a job. What's a dislike about streaming? Well, actually, a dislike about streaming is that when you're in between games, which you are sometimes, I am right now actually, it's kind of rough to know what to stream, you know. I'm not gonna get into this whole like bathtub, hot tub streams thingies. That's not really for me. Maybe I'll do one with the dogs actually, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. It can be kind of hard to know what to stream sometimes, but I'll figure it out. And one day there'll be a new nice game to keep me occupied for a while. Until that one gets boring too. First gaming memory. Ooh, my first ever. My own first gaming memory was when I was 8 and I was, you know, at my older brothers that are like significantly older, they had a lawn party and I was there. I was 8. I got to play Counter-Strike. At that point, I think it was Counter-Strike 1.3 or something. I was playing against bots on Aztec. And it was a good moment. That's when I started to fall in love with gaming and also with CS. Misty Chaos. I've joked about this on your stream often, but let's be serious. Are there any plans for baby Gabbie to be crawling around soon? If so, his gaming room is gonna be converted into a nursery. Actually, seriously though, not anytime soon. So we might be building a house pretty soon. And honestly, I want to get a couple more dogs. And as much as I want kids, I don't want them anytime soon. I'm thinking like time frame of maybe 5 years or something for the first one. Maybe. That feels reasonable, doesn't it? Whose gaming room? I don't know. We'll get a new room by then or something. We'll see. Potatoes or potatoes? Both. Miss Julie. If you didn't become a streamer, what would you have been? Actually, that's a really good question. If I didn't become a streamer, I'd probably just work with something down my education thingy. I'm not sure it would be right for me because I really enjoy the freedom of being my own employer. What would I work with? I don't know. Management consultant or something? I don't know. It doesn't really tempt me that much, but I guess that's where I would have gone or something. Gabble, what would you be doing if you weren't a streamer? That's pretty much exactly the same question. So I'm gonna go with what I just said. No, but seriously, this is more like if I wasn't a streamer today, what would I do? I don't have that figured out, so let's just keep streaming for now. Next, Georgia, what's your favorite color? You. I've always had red as a favorite color, and I've loved red. And I do love red. I still love red. I always hated green. I really did not like green. But now, as I grow older and more mature, I realized that there are some greens, like this shirt right here. Can't see it because of the sun, but you know, it's like a dark, like mossy green. I love that. That's so hot. Might actually be my new favorite color. Just saying. Okay. How do you keep your regular life away from streamer you when you stream at home? Like, how do you manage to rest at home when it's the same place as work? Ooh, that's a good question, especially in Corona times. I think it's important to take breaks in between. Like when I go off streaming, the first thing I do is usually go out into the kitchen, walk my dogs or something, you know, get out of there, get a break. And also on top of that, I mean, I watch a lot of series and stuff, do like side things on my computer afterwards, like planning for, I don't know, uploading YouTube stuff and stuff on my PC, meaning I'm gonna be in the same room as where I work, but I try to actually like bring my laptop or something and watch series in bed or something like that, just to get a break. And I think it's just important to have these routines and stuff where this is off stream, this is on stream, stuff like that. But I actually do enjoy leaving the streaming room and doing other things outside of that room when I'm done streaming. So for those of you who work at home, make sure to have boundaries. I think that's important. What is at the top of your bucket list? Building a house, probably. That's been like my dream for so long. But other than that, I think I want to have like, in the future, I think I want to have a lot of dogs, and I want to like have a lot of dogs, like a lot, like many more than I have now. Okay, Joe. All right, I'll give you 3 questions. 1, what is the biggest lesson you learned in life? 2, what is your first memory? Wait, you mean like in life? I have no idea. It's like, I don't know. Also, the question is it a memory or is it a retold memory? You know how your parents tell you things that happened when you were a kid or something, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that, but you don't actually remember it. You just remember what they told you, you know? You like visualize what they've told you. Yeah, I mean, I think that's like 90% of your life before you're like 10 years old or something, unless you have some sort of big significant moment or something. Anyway, what are you most grateful for? My dogs and my community. I love my dogs so much. They give me like the joy of life. It's just, oh, I love them so much. But also, I love you guys. You're freaking fantastic. And thanks to you, it's actually possible for me to work with this. So thank you. I appreciate you. What is the best event you've been to? Okay, there's something magical about DreamHacks. I've been to a lot of DreamHacks. I think as a streamer, I've been to like probably 6 or 8 DreamHacks. As a non-streamer, I've been to even more, but there's something magical about DreamHack. I feel like it's my home country event, you know? But I've also been to TwitchCon, both in the US, in Los Angeles, and Berlin. I think I really, like my favorite one ever was probably EU in Berlin, because I was surrounded with so many people from the community, and not just the people who are in Sweden and like in the region nearby, like Northern Europe, but it was also people from the US and stuff like that. It was amazing. But there's one event to compete with it all, and that is actually our own event. It was a Gabbie Con. There's a video of that here on YouTube if you want to check it out. Let me smack it up here maybe or something. I don't know, just smack it up. Anyway, that was an event where people could come here and hang in Gothenburg, Sweden a year and a half ago, I think. It was like right, like, you know, the summer before Corona started. And we were like 30 people. We were doing events, we were amusement parks, dinner every evening. We went to a bar together, sightseeing the town. I don't know, it was just so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. And there were so many people that showed up, you know, people from all over the world, US, all over Europe. It was so much fun. So let's do that again. We're actually in the talks of doing another one, but in like Croatia or something, you know, get some tan, get some, okay. Yeah. If you had to choose a country to live in, which one would you have chosen then? I mean, honestly, I really enjoy living in Sweden. I do. If I could change things as like, you know, where my family was located and stuff, I think I might go for like Canada or something. I really enjoy Canada. I lived there for half a year and I like it. When am I gonna taste your amazing sandwich cake? Mine. Also, really fun video of when I make a sandwich cake. I'll pop it here too. Oh my god, I'm popping so many videos. Okay. At what age would you like to be engaged and married? Oof, I don't really care actually. I used to care a lot, but I don't anymore. I just feel like there are other things that are more important than, like, I feel like I'm already committed, you know? So I don't need a ring to show that. I don't need a wedding to show that. I feel like I'm already completely invested, committed, and everything. It used to be really important to me, but you know, priorities change as you grow. Do you want kids? Yes, I do. But once again, I think the first one is gonna have to wait like 5 years or something. I mean, I'm just 27, so I can wait. I can wait easily. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years or so? Ooh, 5 years. In our newly built house. We have lived there for a couple of years. I'm still streaming, and I feel like maybe I want to do more IRL streaming, like interact out, like do things. Well, we'll see. I don't know, but I can see myself still streaming and everything. How did I get into streaming? That's a great question. Actually, it was this old friend of mine. Old, okay, not that old. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry, Bjorn. I was studying at university, and I had dropped gaming a long time ago. Like, I gave it up and just, you know, I was gonna study and, I don't know, IRL, I guess. But when I got there at university, I met this guy, Bjorn, and he was so much fun. Oh my god. Anyway, he got me back into gaming. He heard that I was a gamer and he got me back into gaming. Thanks to him, essentially, I went back to gaming. And it's because I went back to gaming, I also decided, when I lived in Canada, I decided that when I get back home to Sweden, I'm gonna build a PC and start streaming. And that's how it happened. It was freaking amazing, and no regrets whatsoever. Thank you, Ben. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but thank you. It's all thanks to you. What's your biggest learning / realization in the past year in terms of your own self-development? Oh my god. Ooh. It's more important with quality over quantity. I think before I was younger and I was just focused on the grind, you know? I was more focused on, I don't know, the quantity and like just doing crazy hours and stuff like that. But I really feel like that's not the way to go. As I get older, I also get more tired, and you know, I have more commitments in life, and it's just really hard to balance life when you work too much. I used to get burnt out eventually, and I had to take more days off, like sporadically. And I've realized that if I just keep a more sustainable schedule from the start, I'm not gonna need those extra days off, etc. I'm gonna be able to actually stick to my schedule and feel better while doing so. And I think it's just a win-win situation in the long run, honestly. So yeah, I think that's my biggest one. How did you get your 2 dogs? Well, they're both from breeders. Triss is a Japanese Spitz, and she was our first dog. The reason we got her, or that breed, Japanese Spitz, was mainly because we've heard that it was an easy first dog. Turns out, bullshit. Anyway, she's amazing. I love her. She's really loving, caring, dedicated, you know. She will always be there for me. But she has her insecurities and everything, so that's been a bit of a struggle, but you know. The other dog is Alaska. She is a Finnish Lapphund, also from a breeder. That breeder is a bit further away, but still in Sweden. And I don't know, like my dream dog as from childhood has always been a Finnish Lapphund. So for me, that was an obvious choice, just going for that. Yeah, I think that if I would have, like, I don't want to give up Triss. I would never want to let go of her. I could never say goodbye to her. But if I had to make the decision, like, a redo, I think I would have gone for Finnish Lapphund straight away, you know, because I feel like that breed suits me better, honestly. And I think the future dogs we're going to be getting are also going to be Finnish Lapphunds. Potentially might even breed with Alaska, because she's a really nice individual and she has great quality. So as long as her testing, like we x-ray her hips and everything to make sure that she has really good mental or physical state. Also testing some like DNA things and stuff. If all of those tests turn out good, then she might actually be up for breeding. Exciting. Puppies. Oh. Okay, anyway, what is the best and the worst part of being a full-time streamer? Oof. The best thing, having the freedom to do what you want. The worst thing, when you get sick or something and you need to be off stream for like a week, 2 weeks, it is so mentally deteriorating. When you just, like, I have these email pings that pings me every day to show me my sub count and stuff like that. And I can see exactly how many subs I've lost, you know, and when you don't stream, you don't get any new subs either. So when you're sick and stuff like that, it's really mentally draining, exhausting, and just watching the numbers go back down, and you get a bit anxious about having to get better so that you can get back to streaming. Makes sense, right? All right, where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years? This is a shorter time frame. Where do I see myself in 2 to 3 years? Just finished building the house, starting to get settled in, doing, oh, maybe like garden streams, because we're gonna do like, we gotta make our own garden and everything, stuff like that. Yeah, Maybe more dog streams. I don't know, something like that. What career paths do you see for yourself based on experiences in streaming? Ooh, I think that I'd love to work in esports in the future. Esports or like, I don't know, something that has to do with houses because I really, really enjoy like houses, house building, stuff like that. But we'll see, I don't know. What is your favorite thing about streaming? The community. I think I've answered this question before on this Q&A, right? And I think I gave a different answer, but just from my heart right now, what I feel is being able to interact with my community, because I feel like that's really, really valuable. I have so much fun doing it, and I don't know, the chat means a lot to me. That's why I do communicate a lot with chat. So yeah, really, really amazing. All right, let's do the last question. What's a show or movie that everyone needs to watch? Witcher. I freaking love Witcher. It's so amazing. I love it. Also, Lord of the Rings. My favorite one is the third one, but I like all three. I've watched them so many times. Way too many times. Okay, that was it. If you did like the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow that one, so please do that. I would really appreciate it. And also, make sure to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, and check me out when I go live on Twitch pretty much every day, except for on my days off, which I don't know when they are, but I usually announce that beforehand. Thank you for watching, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Cool. Good talk.